is Vogue Baby, aka Lauren.
This is Reese, aka Reese.
So we're going to react to season 3 of Squid Game, the trailer, obviously. I'm really excited for this one. To be honest with you, I can't really remember what happened at the end. I know that the front man betrayed. Oh, what's his bleeding name? I always forget what the names are in it.
I always forget those.
Guion? I want to say Guion or something like that.
Yeah, I think it is Guion.
Something like that. But I really don't know what to say other than I have no idea what's going to happen in this. It's kind of left it a bit hopeless, and
I can't believe how quick it's gone. Like when you think season 2 came out Boxing Day.
Oh yeah, it did.
I mean, and they were like, "Oh yeah, season 3, it's not coming out till June," and everyone was fuming. They were like, "Oh, you know, they could have just had 2 more longer episodes. Why have they left it on a massive gap?" But it's flown by. Do you know what I mean? We're now in June, which is just mad to think we're already halfway through the year near enough. But
and it'll be this guy's 28th birthday, so
it'll soon be 28 on the 23rd
of June. I was going to say that, and then I started stuttering, so it made it sound like I didn't know. I do know.
Not one birthday
Liar!
card.
Shut up! You always get a birthday card every year.
I just get beats. Any joking? I'm joking. I shouldn't joke about
yeah,
that.
you shouldn't condone that kind of that behaviour. But we're going to get straight into this, and then we're going to have our thoughts at the end of the video because we waffle on way too much, and our dinner's just in the oven at the moment, so we kind of want to get on with it. Plus, we've both got work in the morning, so God help us both. Okay. Fucking hell, it's bigger than.
Oh, skipping.
One. Oh, bloody hell.
That'll be cool.
Because I love you.
Could you imagine?
Maybe. Oh God, not this lady.
Oh, I wonder what that knocks you off the ledge.
Oh, the fact they haven't shown any of the faces scares me. Oh no,
I wonder
not
how many
Granny.
episodes it's going to be.
I swear, if anything happens to my queen, I'm going to go mental.
Oh, is that like a hide and seek one as well?
Bloody hell.
Wait, was that him
6?
Oh,
no way.
Oh, it's obviously him. Oh, he's going to offer him this. Or is it, he's just, I bet he's just undercover. He's going to say, I agree, and then do something. But I heard rumours Leonardo DiCaprio's been cast. So I'm wondering if he'd be a VIP.
Well, they might not show him maybe till the end, because they did say they were going to make a American version now.
Yeah, I think there's going to be some spin-offs. Apparently, from what I've heard, there's going to be Squid Game like USA. Not like a USA remake. I think it's the same story, just set in America. So you never know. They could even have a couple of the main characters. Obviously,
maybe. Who knows?
There'll be a few more Americans.
I just hope my trans queen lives in
And
it.
then Squid Game World, I've heard, is also in development. So I don't know whether that'll just be a bit like a Purge situation where the whole world just gets permission to like make everything a game, and everyone's like forced to do it, which would be pretty crazy.
That looks really interesting. It's a shame because I can't remember any of the characters' names because it feels like it's been so long, even though it's only been half a year. I couldn't tell you the numbers, but I'm just so scared for everybody involved. I hope that old man dies though. I'm fucking fed up of looking at his face. And from what we've learnt about Squid Game, never trust the old man. Yeah. Never trust the old man in the situation. We always remember. We know what happened with it. Was it old him? Something like that.
I want player 1 from the first one. Yeah, he was a bit of a shady character.
I can't wait to see more about, obviously, the front man, though, because he's such a complex character.
He was a weird one, because obviously he was in there screwing them, but why did he help them? He could have just gone in and been like, yeah, make them fail on purpose.
I think that, I wouldn't say he's trapped there, but I'd say, because obviously we heard a little bit of the backstory, which I do think was true. I think it was real in that moment when he was obviously talking to the main character, 456. I do think that he's very much trapped in that situation. He obviously needed the money to help his missus out and help their child, and it probably was unsuccessful. It probably, like, she probably died, and then he probably felt like, oh, that's it, I've got nothing else to lose, I've got nothing else to go back to. Especially if they offered him the position and were like, yeah, you just have to sit here and watch people die and listen to Fly Me to the Moon with a glass of scotch by the looks of it. But yeah, I really don't know where it could go. I think out of all of them, the only one that I really am worried about not making it would be the pregnant girl in it, but I don't think they do that. But then again, The Last of Us did that.
You never know.
Spoiler alert.
They make it more emotional, I guess. I mean, I'm still more intrigued to see if V from BTS is going to be it, because that's all I keep hearing.
Yeah, he keeps pining.
Well, that was filmed ages ago, wasn't it? Even after the first season came out, there was a scene, like, obviously he met with the actors and was having pictures.
But he probably is just good friends with them.
I mean, I know he's in the military, but it kind of seems coincidental that, like, he comes back in, like, 9 days. This season's this month.
I mean, he was
He's
only
done acting before.
He was only in, what is it, Huron Warrior Poet. I think that's what the official title was, and he was really good in that. And I would love to see the acting.
But then I don't know, because I don't know if there's not really enough time to bring any new players into it. Is there? It's
such a shame, really. He should have been snatched up for a role like that, because he's got a lot of range other than singing.
Well, other than that, I'm just excited to see how it goes. It looks like some of the games are cool.
I'd be fucked on that skipping one though, because I'm only 4'11", so my short ass, and I can't skip.
I'd be having an asthma attack. I'd be like, chuck me an inhaler. The thing is, as well, like, with that kind of thing, it's going to get sneaky. It will start getting faster and faster and probably slow down. And you think, oh, it's safe, and it'll probably get you or something.
I don't really know what the whole point of the shaman woman is as well. That character really freaks me out.
I kind of liked her at first, because she was sticking up for him, and then it kind of felt like, oh, okay, and then she just became a bit of a bully, cursing everyone. So it's
kind of that bully mentality though, like, especially, like, remember Lord of the Flies, the book and the film, where if they're left on their own to their own devices, people do start to turn on each other, especially when it comes to money, because really, maybe 5 or 4 of them could be like, oh yeah, we vote to just go and we'll take the winnings that we got. But for some people, that's not going to be good enough. They're going to be like, I could have that kind of money, but I could have more.
Do that once.
Absolutely.
I mean, the second season, it's like, it's getting to the point every round they were deciding, and it was like, I think they were kind of dangling it, like gambling, weren't they? Because it's like, you could all take, I don't know, like 10 million or whatever home, or you can risk it again. The next round, more people could die, and you could take 80 million home. Do you mean, so a lot of people are, oh, okay, just one more game, that's not too hard. But I mean, in real life, I'd like to think if people were seeing people getting killed in that manner, they'd be happy with anything. Do you mean, I'd be like, yeah, my life is more valuable than that. Give me, like, do you mean, I'd take 50 quid at this point?
I'd rather be in debt, to be honest with you.
I'd take a meal deal at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like, that'll do me.
To be honest, I'd rather be in debt, because even with the games like Red Light, Green Light, I'm not a very balanced person, so I would probably die within the first round, like that girl did with the bee.
The thing is, though, like, half of them are being too greedy, because do you remember the old woman that's in it with her son? She said, didn't she? She's like, that's already enough money, that if we combined our own money, we could pay off your debt and still have more left over. So it's not like he needed more. Like, he could have gone home, paid off the debt.
But he wants to risk his mum's life,
and that's the thing.
Like. Which it shows you as
and
well.
And when it came down to him as the deciding vote, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, like, so he completely screwed everyone.
Yeah, so everyone lost out because of him, and so those people that died, I know it's not him necessarily, but everyone could have gone home. He would have still had enough money to pay off his debt, and would have still had some change left over.
Don't you think it's crazy though? Like, obviously the way it started was built by rich men. Because that's what the old man said in the first ever season when he was dying. He was like, oh, we were just bored, so we just, like, put this idea together to see, like,
Yeah,
how far people would go for money, basically, is their own sport, like betting on horses and that kind of thing.
yeah, that's basically what it
Which is very symbolic because the first ever episode was the main character betting on a horse race, and then he in turn becomes the horse in the race to win money, which it does show you like the levels of desperation people will go to when they are in debt. Personally, I've never been in that much debt. Probably about 200 quid when I was like 20, and I got my first ever bank card and my first ever like job.
Splashing the cash.
Yeah, well, you know, you go mad and you think, woohoo, I got all this money, and not realising that you can go into a minus, which, thank you to my stepdad, he really bailed me out that day. But I've never been in that kind of desperate debt in my life, which I'm quite grateful for. But obviously, this sort of show and narrative, it preys on the weak and vulnerable and people who will do anything for money.
The weak and the diddler. So I had to. That's what I could think of them.
But yeah, it's a really interesting concept though, because the front man is right. He's like, oh, am I a good person, or are these people good people because they are willing to do anything to win and succeed? I mean, I can't remember what Guillaume's friend's name was in the first season. The one that went in with him. What was it? It's like Sunwoo or something like that.
Yeah, I really can't remember their names.
I can't. To be honest, I've forgotten a lot of their names. The only person I remember is Ali. R.I.P. Ali.
Yeah, Ali. He was a legend of the show. He was
absolutely amazing. But even him, he seemed like such a nice guy. His friend did, and then he pushes that guy over in. Was it the ladder or the steps thing? Remember, like when they were chucking the marble onto the glass in the first season?
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I can't tell, and then he says, "Then go," and pushes it. It shows you, even like a bloke like that, who you'd think was a really nice, hard-working.
People do desperate things. I hate to say it. I'd like to think I wouldn't do that, but if I got thrown in that heat at the moment, if you're that scared about dying, and you're thinking a lot of these are just complete strangers
or criminals or not nice people,
you probably would
justify your actions.
Guilt would kill you afterwards, but you'd probably have no choice.
Well, it did with the main character. I mean, he didn't even spend one bit of that money, did he? He didn't want anything to do with it. And I think it was kind of stupid how he was like, oh, I'm going to go back in without much of a plan other than like implanting a chip into my tooth. He could have planned it a bit better. Or they should have built more evidence, or like tried to say, look at how many missing people there are over the last couple of years. But even the policeman, he felt really useless in the last season.
He seemed more in control in the first season. I know he's under behind enemy lines, but I don't know. I guess we got to wait and see what happens.
I mean, it looks really good. I'm really looking forward to see how it goes.
Did it even say a date? I don't know if we saw the date yet, did we?
Okay, let's have a quick look.
Oh, it didn't say.
But like I said, I just really don't know where it's going to go. I mean, it could go anywhere, but I do agree with what the front man says, that, well, how far will people go for money? And I guess that's the whole point of the show, to see how far people would go for money, which is pretty far by their standards. But really looking forward to seeing how it goes, and I don't really have much to add.
No, other than that, we just got to wait and see, I guess.
All right, well, we may do a review about it, and hopefully this time the microphone will work.
Yeah, it seems every time we've done a long video, it's, hopefully this one's worked, because you guys might never see this if the volume's not worked.
Oh, well, we tried our best. Anyway, we shall see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Nice to see you guys. Have a good day. Bye.
See you later, guys. Bye.